You're so beautiful. Look at all those scars you have. Don't you see that you are so beautiful? You're so worth it. I love you. You don't even understand how much I love you. And you know what? If you keep on going, you're going to look back at what you are right now and just go, hey, I made it. You're going to make it. You're going to live. You're going to be happy. You just have to believe it. It's hard. I know it is hard. I know it. But you can do it. You can make it. You can get through this hard stuff. You can get through this struggle. You could get through anything because you are strong. You are so strong. You were given this life to be strong. You were given this life because you were strong enough to live it. Don't you see that? You are so strong. I love you. And you know what? If you die, I'm going to miss you. You're going to be remembered. You're going to be remembered. Maybe not by millions, but by me. You impacted my life. You impacted me. You impacted everyone that you met. You touched people's hearts. You can't give up now. You really can't give up. There's so much to you. You're worth it. You are so beautiful. It just takes the right person to see it. Maybe you already met that person. Maybe not. Either way, you're still beautiful. All your imperfections are so beautiful. There's no better way of saying that. You are imperfect. You will never be perfect. And that's okay. You don't need thigh gaps. You don't need to be skinny. You don't need to be size 0. You don't need that. You are beautiful. Who cares if you have pimples? I have pimples, and I'm 26. Who cares if nothing is really, I don't know. I don't want you to give up. Please stay. Please. I can't stress that enough. You're worth it. You don't even understand how much you're worth it. You have a long life ahead of you. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna have a family. You're gonna have beautiful children and a wonderful spouse. And maybe not even that. Maybe you're gonna be single all your life. But if you're single, maybe you're gonna be someone who is so successful. Maybe you're gonna be like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. You don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that you're worth it. You're gonna have a long life ahead of you. You just have to live it. You can't just stop. I know you're struggling. I know it hurts. You just have to keep on going. You have to keep going. I can't stress that enough. You have to keep on going. You are so wonderful. You're so perfect. You're so amazing. You are so loved. You are so cared for. You are worth it. You just have to believe. Stop doubting yourself and believe. Stop saying you suck. Stop saying you're not worth it. Stop saying you're worthless, because you are worth it. You are loved. Don't you see that? Don't you see how amazing you are? You're so amazing. Don't even say you're not loved. Don't say you're nobody. Because to me, you are somebody. You are a living being. You are a human being. And you know what? Who cares? Who cares what the police say? You are a human being, and human beings are wonderful. Human beings, they're amazing. They have so many struggles, and you know what? They're still smiling. They're still successful. Your struggle does not define you. What defines you is how strong you are and how much you gain. Not the struggle. Not the struggle itself. Don't you see that? Don't you see? Of course you don't. You won't see it because you're too blind to see it. You won't see how much you're loved because you think you're not loved. You tell yourself you're not loved. You tell yourself you're not worth it. Just tell yourself that you are worth it. Tell yourself you are loved. Tell yourself to stay living. It's a mentality thing. It really is a mentality thing. You can't just wake up one morning and say, hey, I'm not going to kill myself anymore. I know, it's hard. I know. And it takes time. It takes so much time. It takes years to recover from something like that. But you have to. You have to for the future. You have to for yourself. You have to. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to self-harm. I don't want you to think you're not worth it because you are worth it. You are worth the world to me. You're worth everything. You just have to believe it. You can't just keep on saying that you're gonna die. You can't keep on saying you're gonna commit suicide. You can't. You can't keep on cutting. I'm sorry, you can't. If you love the pain, why don't you go do something else that has pain, like wrestling or football, or you could even put ice in your hand. Just keep ice in your hand for several minutes until it melts. That'll keep the pain away, and it's less damage. I just don't want you to cut anymore. I don't want you to think about suicide. Because you know what? Suicide is not worth it. You may think that you're not worth it, but you are worth it. You may think that you're not loved, but you know what? You are loved. You are. You are loved. I love you. Your parents love you. You know what? You might think that your parents don't love you, but you know what? Your mom spent 9 months with you in her belly, and she went through all that pain of childbirth for you. For you! No one else. That is worth it. She spent that much time with you. She spent so much pain for you. Why are you thinking to kill yourself? You were given this life to live it. You were given this life to be strong. I can't stress that enough. I love you. Please stay.